time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So West Virginia's offense. Start this game off with the football. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Kansas State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder.
He lost one down the sideline. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Finding an escape route. Touchdown, Mountaineers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Kansas City, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
4th down coming up.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Using the quick game. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Hand off from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some...
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The last two plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires complete on the crosser. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to the running game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration out front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's small. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Handoff from the gun. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, West Virginia! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to end. Breaks into the open. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. And some room to work. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got the quick pass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. On the ground with the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's 2nd and goal from the 13. Pulls it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with an end around. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get them turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. It's a fumble on the play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 4. Offense facing 4th down.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a...
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hunt. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Takes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his man. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he loses the football on the return. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Give to the running back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage that gets the big 1st down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo and...
Oh, he's got some space.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Finding open areas. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Finds a little space. Picks up the first down. Hits the accelerator to the right. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Kansas City, 9.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll give it to him again. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to do it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And the Mountaineers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short in the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the returner is stopped. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Fires to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Makes the grab on the left. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And they just... After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were